My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be showing you a present I bought myself just because. I bought the entire Colourpop X Winx collection because I'm a fan of, well, I was going to say the original Winx, but I guess it's technically not because I know the 4Kids dub and alteration. Don't hate me, that's what I grew up on, so that's where my nostalgia lies. So I bought the whole collection, even though when I first saw it, I knew it wasn't perfect. And honestly, the more I look at it, the more disappointed I am. But I haven't tried it out yet. So I'm going to give you a mini rant. I'm going to put some timestamps down so that you can skip to whatever you want to skip to. And I'm going to try everything out for you. Also, this is the first time I've filmed like in over a month. I'm sorry that I haven't been around. My job has just been super busy, plus I've been sick like 3 times. Between the two things, I haven't really had time to be here, which, like I said, really sucks because I definitely want to be here, and I have so much makeup that I want to show you and review for you and whatnot. I'm hoping things will settle down soon, both with me getting sick and my job. I love my job, but it's just been super busy lately with Catholic Schools Week and coming back from winter break, and there's been so much to do. In case you don't know, I'm a teacher, so it's not the kind of job that you just do your work at work and then it stays there. You have to take a lot of it home as well, nights, weekends, etc. So that's the story. Please excuse my super dry lips as I just put some lip balm on them. Let's start with this palette. Okay, so it's the Just Like Magix palette, very cute. It came in this thing, which I think is kind of weird. I've never seen that before. And then, oh, look at it. It's got all of them on it. It's really cute. And the back has the names in like these little star shapes, and there's hearts and stuff all over. That's cute. However, when we get into this palette, I mean, look at this. I love this. But the colors, right? There's no mirror in here, just so you know. It has them, which I like that. I do like that. The colors are where things get a little confusing and disappointing for me. Don't get me wrong. This is beautiful. Like, I love all of this. But where is Bloom? You're telling me, Colourpop, you chickened out of doing any blue eyeshadow for Bloom in here. Instead, they did Dragon Flame for Bloom, which I get it. The dragon fire, okay. Her hair. The closest thing to blue in here is Rising Tide, which is for, I might call her Layla because that's how I know her from my Winx. But Aisha over here, they missed out on a big opportunity here to do blues in this palette. There should have been blues in this palette. Also, a purple matte would have been nice, even if it was maybe a lighter one, because I think these 3 purpley-ish shades, it looks like we got 1 glitter topper, 1 pressed glitter, and 1 shimmer. It's kind of interesting. The names, Pure Magic, that kind of fits for everybody. Digital Blast, that's Tecna, and that's purple, that makes sense. Sonic Bomb, honestly, I don't remember if my memory serves me here. It's been a while. I don't know if that's Musa or Tecna, but I get it because like that would be the color of the like attack. Andros, that's for Layla, that makes sense. Rising Tide, makes sense. That's Layla also. I mean, Aisha. Solaria, that's Stella. That's her hometown, that makes sense. Her home planet. Charmix, that goes for any of them, so they picked a mint for that. Okay. Zenith, I don't remember anything particular about that, so I can't really, I mean, there are 5 greens in here. There doesn't need to be 5 greens. Nature's Symphony, that's for Flora, that makes sense. Green. Lymphia, I think that's Flora's home planet, and that makes sense because, you know, pink and flowers. Let's see, we got pink flowers in here. We got a music note in here for what's her face, Musa. Dragon Flame. There's a heart for Bloom. Zenith has like just sparkles. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Solaria, the star for Stella, that makes sense. Andros, there's like some water like symbols in there. Also makes sense for Layla. Sunbolt, I'm thinking that would be Stella, so that makes sense. Dragonflame, we already talked about with Bloom. Sounds of Melody, that's Musa, that makes sense. Fairy Vibe, that was just an excuse for them to get another hot pink in there. Let's be realistic here. And then Domino, I want to say that was Musa's home planet, and it's a pink, looks like a pressed glitter. I don't even mind that there's like 4 pinks, because I mean you do have 2 like pinkish fairies, right? You got Flora who's pink, you got Musa who's like red hot pink. The 6 greens though, and no blues, that bothers me. So let's swatch these up now that I'm done complaining about it a little bit. I guess I'll go this way, Color Story. So Domino, Fairy Vibe, Sounds of Melody, Linfia with an N. That's a pressed glitter. That's a shimmer that looks kind of weak. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see how these swatches compare to how they look on the eyes. Sunbolt, Dragonflame, Nature's Symphony. That is like a very wet, jelly, not jelly, pressed glitter, I think. Zenith. The texture doesn't bother me, it's just I don't know if that's really gonna work. We didn't need both these green. Anyway, Charmix, Solaria, Rising Tide, Andros. You know, we'll see how the quality is. There's definitely dupes in here from other palettes of other collaborations and not collaborations, but whatever. And then ending, we have Pure Magic, Digital Blast. I'm making that face because I don't know what kind of texture that is. Is it a Super Shock? Maybe. And Sonic Bomb. Ugh. Yeah, that's that gel-y texture again. Listen, it looks like this one's turning out to be like a blue, but that's no excuse. One kind of blue is not an excuse. Anyway, I know this is supposed to be like kind of lighter, sparkly, fairy-like, but it's a matter of quality, you know? If these all work out, or most of them, that's one thing, and like, fine. But if they don't, it's like, well, the main point of the palette doesn't even work. You know what I mean? Alright, now let's talk about the lip glosses. There is one for every fairy. I like that. That's so cute. Let's start with Bloom. You want to guess what color hers is? It's a light pink. That doesn't make sense. That bothers me. This is like a light pink with, it almost looks like maybe a golden sheen. It's the Ultra Glossy Lips, by the way. I mean, it's pretty, but you know why I'm upset. So let's just give that a little swatch. It smells sweet. Oh, and then here is Bloom's packaging. Look, blue packaging for a blue fairy. Yeah, blue outfits. Fire, dragon fire. But we're doing light pink. Okay. It's just makeup. It's not a big deal. But, you know, when you're into the fandom, you like the fandom, they don't get it right. Come on, some of you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Stella. So we have Stella looking fab as always here. I mean, the package is great. And then I think she's like a marigold sparkly yellow. Doesn't seem to be any kind of little shift in it whatsoever. Ooh, that one's really, I'm gonna knock them over. That one's kind of goopy, isn't it? So there's Stella. I mean, I don't know how, we're gonna find out. I don't know how pigmented these are going to be when they're on the lips, but you know, like how different are they really from each other? I don't know. We'll find out. Here's Musa. There she is. She looks good. And hers is a deep pink. Maybe a little like reddish shift with this one. Look, I get it. The lips are definitely like, people don't want to be as bold with the lips sometimes, like to have like a blue lip gloss. I get it. Yes, I'm still harping on the blue. But these are sheer, I think. And also, you know, the whole fairy theme, so like that would make it okay. And at least put it in the palette. All right, Flora. Here she is. Wait a minute. What color is she? I don't remember now. I mean, I know she's pink, but what... So we have like a fluorescent... This collection is so backwards. I mean, I get it. I do get it. But like, then you don't make Bloom her color. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I'll try to stop talking about that, but there's definitely no promises. Definitely no promises. All right, Tecna. There she is. And purple, yeah. So like a lavender, almost with like a gray shift. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Again, we'll find out. Yeah, that looks like it has a lot of gray in it. If anything, they should have done maybe a light purple to dark purple. I didn't think that would be like one that there's trouble with, but... So if Flora's already lime green, does that mean Aisha's going to be another shade of green? What is it with the green here? So here's Aisha, aka Layla, whatever you want to call her, based on whatever you watched as a kid. It's teal. I don't know how to feel about this. This is closer to Bloom's color. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let, as if I have any kind of like power over any of this, I'm gonna let it slide for the lip glosses. Because, like I said, the more like wearable factor kind of thing, yeah, that's like really sheer as most people would want it. I'll let it slide for this one. The palette, that should not have been. These look so pretty though, look at this. Look at them all together. It looks so pretty. I kind of wish maybe they were eyeliners instead. But I think this is fun too. Like, I understand it. Like, just the little glossy lip, fairy-like. I get it. Now it's time to complain about the Icy, Darcy, and Stormy highlighters. So first of all, I just realized this. This is the Stormy one, and it has all three of them on the package. I get it. But maybe they should have just done, you know, Icy on hers, Darcy on hers, Stormy on hers. I don't know. I'm not going to nitpick about that because I have plenty of other things to nitpick about. So let's talk about Icy first. So here, they're all like hot pink, I guess. So this is the LiteStix. I've never tried these. It's like a stick highlighter. I don't even know how to open it, honestly. Like that. Okay. So Icy has like an icy off-white. Let's see. Very intense. Very pretty. It's like a soft but intense white. If that makes any sense. Intense in terms of sheen, not in terms of color. Honestly, that looks really nice. And I totally get it, right? Icy. But now things start getting interesting. And I don't mean interesting in a good way. Let's look at Darcy here. You want to tell me why she's bluish green? She's purple. In case you don't know who she is. Here's Darcy, okay? That looks more like Berry. That's her like normal outfit. But when she's in witch like form, it's a deep, cool toned purple. So I don't understand why Darcy is like a murky blue-green. I don't get it. So let's take a look what we got here. It's more green than anything else. That makes absolutely no sense. None. Let's talk about Stormy. Stormy is the last one. Oops, I dripped the box. No. I'm dropping everything. Let's talk about Stormy. Okay. This is very dark. I'm guessing that, I mean, Darcy, like darkness, Stormy, like stormy clouds, like those are pretty literal. Maybe that's what they were going for. They were probably trying to include something that was more suitable for like deeper skin tones. Totally fine. However, I don't get it. Like maybe this should have been Darcy? Or it could be Stormy, because like I get it, the storms and stuff. But again, the colors, this really could pass for either one of them, but the Darcy one just makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, wow. I don't know how I'm going to wear that. Maybe as an eyeshadow or a blush topper. But yeah, it's like a purpley, it's more purple than pink, but it still has a lot of pink to it. It's fine. This one's fine. It's the Darcy one that just doesn't make any kind of sense. The last little pieces of the collection. Wow, I've been talking about this way too long. These are some gems. Look at that. They managed to have blue gems. So we got blue ones for Bloom. We got purple ones for Tecna. Oh, wait. I'm confused. I don't know. These, honestly, I don't really use these, but they came with the collection. I'm confused because we have purple are actually different from each other. So we do have 6 different types of gems, actually. So blue is obviously Bloom. Yellow is obviously Stella. The green could honestly be Flora or Layla. I'm going to say it's Layla. And then I'm going to say the light pink is Flora. And then I'll say the kind of fuchsia pink ones are Musa. And then the true purple ones are Tecna. That's my thought. And then we have the glitter, what is this? Glitterally Obsessed Glitter Gel, which I've also never tried. It's called Enchantix, which is for all of them. That's one of their power-ups that they get. I don't think you're supposed to put this on your eyes, though. I think it's only supposed to be, like, for your cheeks. Will I try it on my eyes? Maybe. Not today, though. That's what it looks like. I mean, it looks super pretty. And this is just for all of them. It's, like, super sparkly and, like, holographic. I love that. Let's take a look. Keep me to lock the magic in. Okay. Ooh. It's really pretty. What does it feel like? It smells like, you know, when you were little and you used to go to like, I don't know, the dollar store and get like this makeup to put on like as a little girl and like go have slumber parties or makeup parties with your friends and stuff. That's what it smells like. It's really pretty. I don't know what I would use it for. I don't go to raves or that, what's that thing, Coachella festivals and stuff. So, yeah. Here's what the collection looks like. I will give you swatches other ways as usual. So today I have this eye primed and the other side not. It's going to get a very interesting wear test today because I'm going to in-person karate today. It is what it is. You know, I think I'm going to shake things up, and I'm going to go in with Solaria first on my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. And that is going to be my transition shade. Oh no. Okay, hang on. If I pack it in instead of swiping it like you just saw, then we have a better result. However, you can see that it is kind of dry and pale. Like it should be pale, but not terribly pigmented. Know what I mean? It definitely emphasizes all the dry skin and whatnot, and like not all pastel shades do that, especially from Colourpop. This one's really bad. Look how dry. Can you even see? I can. Then I'm taking my IBY crease brush and I'm going to go into Sounds of Melody, which is the hot pink, well, the matte hot pink. And this is going to be my crease shade. Now, it could be because the yellow is underneath of it that it's not maybe as pigmented as it should be. But I think we saw from the swatches that it kind of didn't want to be pigmented right off the bat, at least. I'm going to clean off the same brush and use it to go back into Solaria and try to put some of that back. I think I already messed up by putting some pink over there. It's not very flattering. And I think it's the texture of the yellow shadow. I'm also going to take some of Sounds of Melody. See, it comes off pretty pigmented here. And I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. Also doesn't want to blend. It seems like it just wants to stick. I didn't mean to like blow it out like that, but it was not going where I wanted. Let's see how it does on the unprimed side. Better, but still not what I want in terms of like blendability and not sticking, etc. Now I gotta try to make both sides look even. Then I'm going to take Sonic Bomb. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to... It's gorgeous. It's got like the blue and purple sparkles, but I just can't imagine that it's going to stay on my eyes. So I'm gonna try to put that on the, I guess, I don't know. This look is a mess. I'm gonna put it on the like inner third, I think. No, not the inner third, I lied. This is the middle third, kind of. Blending into the outer corner there. This is terrible. Something like this, it's either like a lower lash line statement, or like me personally, I would want like a deep purple or deep blue to be like the crease shade. The glitter is gorgeous, but that's what I think it should be paired with. Plus, let's see if it actually stays put. Then I'm going to take Domino, which is the pink pressed glitter, the light one, and I'm going to put that in the inner third and try to blend the two together. It's kind of working, kind of. I just feel like if I wanted to use this palette the way I want to use it, I would have to use it in conjunction with other palettes. Probably Fade Into Hue from Colourpop. Look at this mess. Then I'm going to take a bit of Sounds of Melody and I'm going to put it on like the outer corner of my lower lash line. Then go in with Digital Blast. That's pretty. It's a medium purple. And I'm going to start building that inward. So like the middle third to outer third. You know what, maybe I'll take it all the way across. Like that. I don't know what I look like right now, and it's not a good look. I didn't know that we would be playing Can We Save This Look today. I am going to use my dollar store brush, and I'm going to go into Pure Magic. It's definitely got to be a Super Shock, because see the way it's like bending in the pan? And I'm going to put that across my brow bone. You know what? I'm giving up on that. I am just going to do it with my finger. Have I been disappointed with Colourpop things lately? Maybe. Not lip stuff though. Well, kind of. That's another video that's coming, hopefully. I can assure you, this is going to look awful by the time my karate class is done, because it already looks pretty bad. And, like, look, it's already moving and stuff. Does anyone else have that problem with, like, the pressed glitters and stuff, or is it just me because of, like, my hooded eyes? I'm gonna take some Pure Magic and put that on my inner corner as well, just because now. Might as well. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to know? Oh, these are differentiated, like, very small. I'm gonna use the Darcy one, because it's bluish green, and so is, like, this here. And I'm gonna, I don't know, do I just go like this? And then kind of blend it in with my finger, I guess? Like I said, these I've never used before. I need some blush though. Oh, gee, I guess I'll wear the hot pink one here, Musa. And just in case I can't wear this, I'm gonna put it on a clean finger and dab it on that way. That way, if it doesn't work out, I can give it to someone. Yeah, it's very, very sheer. So, I don't know how much difference you're going to see between all of those. Well, I tried to put some blush on, and it kind of stuck in places. Partially because I put too much, but also partially because of the... Oh my god, this is terrible. And I'm knocking everything. Okay. Today is not my day. This is not my day. But yeah, it's stuck in the highlighter, and now I'm not really sure what to do. I guess I'll try to put some of my Maybelline Fit Me powder on it. Oh my god, look at this side over here. It's like all the way down. Ugh. Good thing I'll have a mask on for most of today. I'm gonna try to fix it. Can I brighten it up, or is it now is it sheer? What a mess. Clown. And not even in a good way. You know what? At this point, I might as well play with this, right? So I'm gonna put like a little bit, I don't know, like here? Is this how you use it? I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do though. I'm just gonna put it right over the highlighter and have these giant glitter flecks all over my face. I hope this dries down because it's very sticky and kind of icky. Whatever at this point. Now let's see how this all wears, especially in an in-person karate class. I just walked through the house and my father saw me and the look he gave me. Like, I knew it was bad, but I guess it's really that bad. Alright, so let's talk about how everything wore yesterday. The highlighter, I don't know, I felt like it was kind of sticky throughout the day still, and it wasn't as shiny as it started out to be. I don't know, so have to see how we do today. The Glitterally Obsessed gel, yuck, all over. I don't know if you can see, but it's still all over my face today. It's still in my hair. I don't even know how it got there. Not a fan of that. The lip gloss, I am wearing the light pink one right now, and I've been wearing it for a little bit. See this? It's doing that like white line thing. Definitely don't like that. And I mean, it's not too different from the darker pink one. The palette, interestingly enough, wore pretty well. By the end of the day, yeah, it did fade and crease, but it took a long time for it to do that. I was kind of surprised. The pressed glitter actually wore better than the mattes. So that hot pink matte was a problem, and that pale yellow matte was a problem. This eye, of course, did not hold up as well as this one because this one was primed and this one wasn't. Today I have both eyes primed, and I'm going to try to use the rest of the colors in here. I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. At least the glitters were easy to remove. Like the pressed glitters. The Glitterally Obsessed thing, that was just kind of a mess. On this eye, I'm going to start with Zenith with my, ooh, that's a lot, my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. And I'm going to use this as my transition shade. Just kind of packing it in rather than like blending it out. There's sparkles in this one, and they are just falling all over the place. I'm going to try to blend it out at the top a little bit. And like I said before, I just feel like these colors, I mean, it kind of looks like the Fade into Hue palette, but that's better. Even that one's not perfect for sure, but better than this one. Then I'm taking my IBY crease brush and I'm going to go into Andros. Let's see what kind of pigmentation this one has. This is going to be my crease shade. So I feel like it's kind of doing the same thing as the hot pink. It's brighter than it looks. It's not as deep, which maybe that's what people are looking for this kind of palette. But regardless, I mean, if it fades, then that's not cool. So I'm just trying to blend this out a little more by cleaning off the brush. I'm going to use some more Andros over here. I feel like the colors do represent the show, it's just the blues though. The blues should be there. Then I'm going to take some more of Zenith and just try to make sure I don't lose that color. It's a little bit of a mess. I'm wondering if this palette, like, should you work with the deeper shades first? And then I'll try that on this side, but the orange will probably work better than like the green will. I don't know. We'll see. Then I'm going to take Andros again. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, you could see it's not as like deep. It's more bright. So I'm going to put that on the outermost corner of my eye. Try to do that same thing I did yesterday. Try to fix it, make it look decent. Yeah, this is a mess. I don't think it's me. I think it's the shadow. Then I'm going to take Rising Tide, which is the teal. Very pretty. And I'm going to put that in the middle third of my eye, blending it into Andros and trying to fade it out, because then I'm going to put Nature's Symphony, which is the where is it? Which is the like pressed glitter. The green pressed glitter anyway. And I'm gonna put that on the inner third of my lid. See how that goes. I feel like it doesn't really want to spread and it's kind of sticky and chunky. I'm so sad about this. I love the Winx. This is just, it's not working for me. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. I'm going to go into Andros and I'm going to put this on the outer, I'm going to say the outer half of my lower lash line. Maybe outer third. Then I'm going to take Charmix, which is the mint, and I'm going to put that in the middle to the inner third. And I accidentally have a touch of the pressed glitter in there. Just going to try to blend it a little bit more. And yeah, I think this is the look. That's what's gonna be. Now the other side, let's try that orange first. I'm going to take my IB White crease brush and go into Dragon Flame, which is the orange that matches Bloom's hair. And I'm going to put that in the, what do I want to do with this? I think I want to put it on the outer half of my crease. Try to blend it out. It's kind of like Ninetales orange also. I'm still waiting on a Naruto collection, but I don't want them to mess it up, you know? Then I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go in with Linfia, and I'm going to put that in the inner half of my crease and transition area. Okay, so this is definitely working better. But like, you know, I want I want all the colors to work. I want the more difficult colors, like purples and greens, to work just as well, you know? I'm just going to clean that off and try to blend it a little bit more. I think I'm going to take Fairy Vibe now. That like pink color. I don't know. It's kind of, I guess it's more like a satin or like a weak shimmer. And that's going on the outer third of my lid. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a bit of Dragon Flame and like try to just close that gap. And then add some more of the pink. It's kind of working, right? And then on the inner half, I'm going to use Sunbolt, which looks like a pretty, yeah. Is this a not a multi-chrome, duochrome? No, but I feel like there's definitely a luminosity of a slightly different shift in there. Like a golden sheen, but a peachy shadow, maybe? And I'm going to put, ooh, it's really pretty. This reminds me of kind of the Too Faced Life's a Festival palette. There was a shade kind of like this in there, like a peach shimmer. Okay, it does calm down though. There. I mean, it's okay. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. I'm going to start with Linfia, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. It's a pretty pink. It's a nice shadow. Then I'm going to take my smaller version of that brush from Wish, and I'm going to go into Dragon Flame, and I'm going to put that tighter to my lower lash line, right over that pink. Try to blend the two together a little bit. See, now it's coming out like bright. And I don't know, I think partially because the pink's under it, but also like just the placement of shadows lately. I feel like if they're in the crease, they're like darker, and then if you try to put them like here or on the lid, they're lighter. And then I'm going to take Sunbolt and I'm going to put that on the inner 2/3, well, inner half, and then kind of blend it into the other. Some of it's color choice, like me pairing things together. Some of it is definitely the shadow. Wah, wah. Alrighty, let's see. I'm going to try them all out for you, but I'm going to try out the Flora gloss next. Let's see. I'm going to use a clean finger. And yeah. That's the other thing. I feel like these, they're like the sparkles and the glitter. Like once you press your lips together, or if you apply it like I did with your finger, like the glitter kind of leaves. Like there's only a couple like random specks here and there. Unfortunately, it seems like I'm quite unhappy with most of this collection. Was there anything I liked? I don't think so, not yet. I'm going to try the highlighting sticks now. The other two that I didn't use yet. So we have Stormy. I don't know how I'm going to use this. Really don't. I don't know. I guess like this. I don't know. And then maybe I can kind of blend it as a blush topper. Like at this point, I feel like it's just a cream blush. And I'm not saying that because it's like this one's darker. I mean, you definitely could though, like if you're light like me and you use it like this, but even that other one, the one I used yesterday, like I do feel like the sheen was like gone from it. Let me see what I can do with this one. Icy. This looks nice, but I feel like it's more, I don't know how to describe this. I feel like it's more just product. I can't even say it's pigment. It's just product and not much shine. You can see the chunks of glitter are still on me from yesterday that won't come off. I think also I'm gonna try to put this up here on my brow bone. Can I make it better? See what I mean? Like, where's the sheen? I don't know. You can't tell me you're just supposed to leave it and not, like, move it around, right? Here, I'll do it with this one. I'll just leave it. I won't touch it. Alright, maybe just on the very edge, because it's like a harsh line. Like, you're telling me this is how you're supposed to leave it? Just like that? You can't touch it? Let me see. Like, you can't, because it's a line, you see? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I'm just going to show you the last three glosses with clean fingers. So, here's the Aisha, Layla, Not Bloom one. So, clean finger. That one has like a slight blue tint, but definitely, like, you can kind of see it there. But once you move it around, again, we're having the same issue. Then we have the Stella one, different clean finger, because the other one's not clean anymore. And I'm going to put this in the middle. I feel like you can see the sparkles a little more with this one. Maybe it's the way I'm applying it though, because maybe I know now, so like I'm trying to apply it differently. Know what I mean? And then the Tecna one I'm really kind of scared for because I think it's going to be like gray, like a gray cast. So the last clean finger. Yeah, it's kind of like a gray purple, gray lilac. I mean, this is what it is, guys. I'm not even gonna put on mascara there. I don't feel like there's a point. So it's just like a waste of a makeup day. I don't know. Meanwhile, when I looked in the natural lighting in my bathroom, this looks super shiny, but you see like, I don't know. I give up. I can't say that I liked any of this, unfortunately. Makes me really sad, but that's the story. Has anyone else had this experience with this collection? Or maybe it's not this collection per se, maybe it's just the products. Like the newer ultra glossy lips, maybe they're really not as good as the old ones were. I mean, the highlighting sticks, I've never tried them until now, so maybe this is what they're like, I don't know. And then the glitterally obsessed gel is messy. I don't know. Again, this is the first time I've tried that. And then the palette, I mean, I've tried plenty of Colourpop palettes and they vary in degrees of, you know, quality. I don't know. Maybe you just really have to stick to color families for this one, but like what fun is that? Because otherwise I just feel like they're not as pigmented, and there are 3 pressed glitters, and I mean this shimmer is weak, and some of the mattes are not as pigmented, things fade. I don't know. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye. See you next time.